Well, when I think about this phrase, not afraid to die, I can't help but think of Mr. Mathew. Mr. Mathew, who was diagnosed with cancer and was being treated until one day the tables turned on him. His chances of survival due to this ravaging disease was so minimal. His family, in fact, did the right thing to bring him home and be with him during the last few months and few days and make it more memorable for him. My wife and I met him at his house. We laughed, we sang, we spoke. We even spoke about how much he liked chole bhature. He even expressed his desire to have one then. But one thing that stood out for me was these words of him. He held my hands and he said, "Brother Thomas, I'm not afraid to die. I'm not afraid. Jesus is with me." Well, how could a man who knew that his days were but numbered have such peace and calmness deep inside of him? I wondered if I would fare well if I were in moments like that myself. But then I realized Mr. Mathew was able to say what he said and say it to the verge of losing everything, losing his loved ones and losing the ones he cherished, only because of his faith in Jesus Christ. Faith in the certainty of afterlife with Jesus amidst the uncertainties that surrounded him. Well, what is faith? Faith is the resting of the weight of our belief in a person or a thing. And here in this case, Mathew rested his faith upon the person of Jesus and his everlasting words. For Jesus indeed said, "I am the resurrection and the life. One who believes in me, even he dies, will surely live." For Jesus alone is the person in history who was killed and buried and who rose on the third day. And because he, Jesus, lives, we shall live also. And honestly, that day, I saw an aspect of faith I hadn't witnessed before. Faith in Christ amidst the doctor's verdict. He was indeed very peaceful and calm deep inside. And I sometimes think even death would have wondered why Mr. Mathew is not terrified. Mr. Mathew, we will miss you much. I will miss my bare hugs that I would get from you. But in your parting, you have taught me how to face death with the ever-abiding presence of God.